Hey, what's up? My name is Tyson Brown and I want to welcome you to Tyson's Fitness Tips podcast. This is Australia's top health and fitness podcast to help you lose weight, look good with your shirt off, feel confident in your body, and finally achieve the goals you want with your health and fitness. So 5 days a week, I'm going to be giving you top information from myself and also from leading experts in the field so you know everything you need to do to get in the best shape of your life. From nutrition to mindset to workout, everything is covered in this podcast and you need to go nowhere else. So like I said, it's going to be 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, in your ears with quick actionable segments that you can implement straight away, because the most important thing is that you can put these things into play. Also, if you listen all the way to the end of the episode, you're going to get 2 special gifts that you can download upon listening to it. So make sure you listen all the way to the end to get those free gifts, okay? So let's get into the episode. I am here. I don't want to be here, but I'm here. And that's why I want to talk to you about today's video. Can I get this to sit here? Oh, look at that. Okay, sweet. Now I can hook up my little mic. Ka-choo! Awesome. What is up, guys? Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to talk to you about today. Hopefully this room is not too echoey. It does sound like I'm a little bit echoey, but whatever. Now, I know I'm not going to get many views on this because it's 4:18, but I'm like, you know what? If I don't do it now, I'm not going to bloody do it. Because here's the thing, right? I haven't been doing live videos in a couple of days, probably since like last week. And because I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll do it later. And then it gets to like this time where it's like 4:18 at the moment, and I'm just like, fuck me. Like, I just don't want to do videos anymore. But I've got to do it anyways, because I'm like, this is something I've got to do consistently. I've got to make sure I do it every single day. And whether I feel like it or not, I've got to do it. Because what I'm doing is I'm planting in my brain a habit, right? I'm doing this thing repeatedly, making a conscious effort to do this thing, because eventually what's going to happen is this is going to become unconscious. And when it becomes unconscious, it's easier for me to stick to. And this is a really big habit that I want to implement in my life. Like, I want to be able to do more videos. I do a lot of videos for Instagram feed. I do a lot of videos for you guys on Insta stories. I do podcasts, obviously, which is coming from these videos. And so I'm like, if I want to create more content for people and I want people to be able to follow my advice, I need to make this a habit, whether I feel like it or not. So this is what I'm doing. I'm making a conscious effort. Even though I don't feel like it, I'm like, man, I really don't want to be here today, but I'm here anyways. I'm showing up. And that's really important, because I want you to do the same thing when it comes to your health and fitness. Like, it can be the exact same thing, right? So when you think about your health and fitness, there are going to be days you don't feel like exercising. There are going to be days you don't feel like meal prepping. There are going to be days you don't feel like eating healthy. There are going to be days you don't feel like taking your 10,000 steps. We just don't have motivation every single day. That's just natural. That's what humans are. We're not going to be constantly motivated towards a goal. It's very easy to lose sight of goals. It's very easy to lose motivation when you're not seeing results. It's very easy to get disheartened by things. And so what we need to do, you need to do, I need to do, we need to make conscious decisions at the start to implement things and do things now that are going to pay off in the long run, that are going to be really beneficial for you and eventually become habits. Because once you have habits in a place, you don't have to consciously think about it anymore, and it's just like a natural instinct, okay? So thinking about this from your nutrition and your workout program, let's say you wanted to work out, okay? But you don't do it at the moment. If you make the conscious decision to work out 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? You pick a time that would be most suitable for you. Is it going to be before work or is it going to be after work? Let's say it's 7 a.m. So 7 a.m., you're going to have to make that conscious decision to go to the gym 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. At the start, it's going to be very, very challenging. You're going to be excited at first. You'll be like, yeah, this is great. Like, it's hard, but I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be feeling good. So you do the first week, you do this second week. Then the third week comes around. You're like, oh, I didn't have good sleep last night. Maybe I'll just skip the gym today. And this is where, if you skip one day, you drop, you don't, how do I say it? Like, you kind of drop the ball on that, right? And then you have the opportunity. You can keep going again Wednesday and Friday, or because that was an easier route and then easier to say no and you didn't have any negative consequences about it, you might say no again on Wednesday and then Friday, and then you fall out of that good habit. So what you need to try and tell yourself and mentally challenge yourself to do is to implement that action of going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 4, 6, 8 weeks, however long it takes, until it becomes an automatic reaction where you wake up, you get there, you wake up, you get ready, you go to the gym, you're in the gym, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what the hell am I doing in the gym? That's when you know it's become a natural habit. And for people, it takes different amount of times, right? They say it takes 30 days to develop a habit, but for you, it might take longer, it might take less, right? And you've also got to think about 30 days to develop a habit. That's if you're doing a habit every single day. If you're going to the gym only 3 days a week, maybe it's going to take you 10 weeks, which is nearly 3 months to actually build up this habit. But after those 3 months, it just becomes unconscious, and you just go and do it, and you don't have to think about anything else, and you don't have to tell yourself, I have to go to the gym. You naturally go to the gym straight away. And when that becomes a habit, like, it's much easier to keep that habit, because a really good quote that I think Warren Buffett said, or Charlie Munger says, the habits are too weak to be felt. The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they're too strong to be broken, right? And that's really important, because you're not going to feel like you have habits at the start. It's going to take a consciousness, right? But once they're built, once they're strengthened, it's very hard to break a habit, whether it be good or bad. We all have good habits in our life, and we all have bad habits in our life. And it's very hard to break either of them. So if you can build up a really good habit of making sure that you're exercising 3 days a week, and then it becomes instinctual at 7 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, your body knows, all right, we got to move, we got to get outside, we're going to the gym. You're going to be more inclined to go and do it on the days whether you don't even feel like it, because it doesn't matter whether you don't feel like it, your body's just naturally used to it. But it will take effort at the start, okay? And this is the same thing that I'm doing with for me. Like, I've got to ingrain this habit of doing videos every single day. My problem is that I don't have a dedicated time to do videos. And I'm saying this on here now because I know that's my problem. So what I need to do is I need to focus on what time am I going to go and exercise? Am I going to do these videos every single day? So then I know 9 a.m., 10 a.m. between clients, all right, I'm doing a video now. Like, I'm dropping everything, I'm doing a video, because then it will come instinctual. But at the moment, because my schedule's all over the place with different clients, I just have to make sure I get it done every single day. But it's still going to be a habit, because eventually I'm going to be like, oh my God, I haven't done a video yet. I've got to go and do a video. And so doing that, the same thing comes to your nutrition. At the start, you're going to choose to eat healthy. You're going to choose to, track your food and meal prep and all those things. And you're like, ooh, I'm so excited. And it goes really good for 1 day. And it goes really good for 2 days. And then maybe a week goes past. But then maybe on Sunday, you're like, fuck, I don't want to meal prep again. That took me a long time. Or I don't want to eat healthy today. I'm really craving something sweet. And it's easy for you just to go, nah, fuck this. I'm just going to go and eat something sweet. But then you've broken the habit, and you're giving back into bad habits. So what you need to do again is give the consciousness to those good habits you're trying to build, and give the dedication and time. Because those days where you're like, I just don't feel like eating right, I just don't feel like it. If you go and do it on the days you don't feel like it, which is going to be so hard. Like, honestly, like, how many people are going to be like, oh my God, I feel so good that I ate this healthy food when I really, really wanted bad food. I mean, you may feel good after you make the choice, but at the time you're like, nah, I'm done. I'm really, really hungry. And so when you make those conscious decisions of like, I'm going to eat healthy, whether I feel like it or not, eventually you're going to go to the fridge, you're going to pull out the food you enjoy, you're going to pull out the food that you've chosen to eat, and you're going to eat it without even thinking, oh my God, do I want this, or do I want a piece of cake, or do I want some donuts, or do I want something else? Like, you've got to just make those habits ingrained, and it's just going to take time. With the nutrition side of things, if they say it takes 30 days to develop a habit, a month of good eating is pretty good. It's going to be faster, obviously, to ingrain those good habits. Now, here's the thing. It's about consistency more than perfection. Because a lot of people are like, if I can't do it 100%, why do I even fucking try? And that is a silly thing to say. Why would you think, like, it's just like popping one tire and then burning the whole car. Like, okay, I popped a tire, I can replace it, and we can get back on track. Oh no, I've popped a tire, we're going to burn this car, I'm going to pour the gasoline on, I'm going to fucking light a match to it and throw it, and like, get rid of it. It's like, really? You're going to throw away all of your progress because you can't have a perfect car with no scratches and no flat tires? Bullshit. You're going to get a flat tire, you're going to fall off track, and that is okay. Don't get upset if you fall off track, because guess what? Instead of burning the fucking car, you replace a tire and you keep going forwards towards your destination. Maybe you hit a pothole again, then you replace the other tire. But don't just burn down the whole car, okay? That was was pretty impressed with that analogy. That kind of worked pretty well. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you will fall off the bandwagon. You might skip the gym once or twice here. Don't let it be consistent, because the more consistent you go, you know what, fuck this, or oh, I blew my diet on Wednesday at lunchtime, I might as well blow my diet on Wednesday at dinner time. I might as well wait until Monday. You've just burnt the car and you're throwing yourself backwards. So keep persisting as much as you can. Aim for consistency. It's the same thing I talk about the 80-20 rule with nutrition. 80% of your food should be whole, nutritious, and healthy, just like your habits. 80% of your habits should be ingrained daily. That means 80% of, let's say, 100 days, that means that you can have 20 days that might be off in here, like, one day here, one day there. That would be, is that right? 80%, 80, 20, 20%. Sorry, no, that's wrong. Yeah, 20 days. Yeah, I think so. If that's right. I'm confusing myself now. But that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, I want you to think about the consistency game. You build up consistent, you build up those good habits, and guess what? All of a sudden, you're like, holy shit, this is actually working. I'm making this a habit. I don't have to think about going to the gym anymore. I don't have to think about, sticking to my quote-unquote diet or eating healthy and not choosing bullshit foods. And so that's what I want to leave you with today. I've done my 10-minute video. I feel good about it. My fitness is not the hard thing. My struggle is the nutrition and doing the videos, but I'm making consistent efforts to do it. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, make sure to send a message to me. Send me the DMs, Tyson the Trainer, 2 R's, and I'll speak to you next time. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. So now you've listened all the way to the end. That means you get some free goodies. So what you can do is you've got 2 different options, or you can take them both. I've got an intermittent fasting cheat sheet and a high protein 20 recipe meal guide designed specifically for you in your situation. These meal plans and this intermittent fasting guide is designed to help you burn stubborn belly fat and get in the best shape of your life. So all you have to do is go to the show notes, click on the download link, and they'll get sent straight to your email address. It's as simple as that. They're completely free. They're going to help you transform your body. So go to the show notes now and download your free guides, and I'll speak to you in the next episode.